I'm Matt Dallas and you're watching Hollywire. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell.
What is up, Hollywire? We are in the studio today with Matt Dallas. Hi.
Hi.
How's it going?
Very good. Thanks for having me.
You have a YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you guys do like sort of camping adventure sort of things?
We do. We're pretty outdoorsy. I mean, that was a large part of why we moved to Colorado as well. It's just to be able to like really explore the mountains and get out on the water and the snow and the in the trees. It's pretty fun.
How did you start your YouTube channel? Why did you want to do that?
I had just worked on a film called Alaska is a Drag, and it had Maya Washington, who's Shameless Maya on YouTube, and so she had a really big following, and I don't know, just I guess getting to spend some time with her and learn about how you're so much more the creator of your own destiny in that world, and it's just so much easier to sort of create and have a direct link to your audience and your fans. And I don't know, I came home feeling very inspired and I spoke to Blue and he was like, yeah, let's do it. Like, why not? And we had a story to tell, and it was I think a fun way for us also to be able to sort of control what we shared with the world and like to be able to share our story.
It's so fun. It's the cutest thing. It's called Dallas and Blue.
Matt and Blue.
Matt and Blue, sorry. Okay, so along came the devil.
Yeah.
Looks terrifying.
It is.
Tell me about your role in it.
So this, Along Came the Devil, it's very much like an homage to like the original, like said 1973 exorcism film. So I play Pastor John, who helps perform the exorcism on Ashley, the lead character, who gets possessed and goes all sorts of crazy, and yeah.
And she's played by?
Sydney Sweeney.
Sydney Sweeney.
Who is like seriously having a moment right now. But
yeah. She just came off The Handmaid's Tale.
Handmaid's Tale, she's in Sharp Objects, she was on the Netflix show Everything Sucks, and I know that she's got a lot of other great projects coming up too, but it's not surprising at all. You know, when we first shot this film, it was a few years ago, and I just remember her being on set and talking about like not really getting into a lot of rooms, and us just being like, what? Because being on set with her, especially when we would go into these like possession scenes where she was playing the and you would see just how like fearless she was and how like every fiber of her body was just sort of like living that experience, and you're like, you knew this girl was going somewhere. And Offset, she's just like the biggest sweetheart, so it's like you're always like, yes, when it happens to somebody who's such a genuine person. There's
very intense scenes, so what is it like between the shots? Are you guys laughing it off, or?
Yeah.
I feel like I would have to laugh because
I feel like you have
too scary.
I feel like you have to in things like that when it's like so intense and so heavy that when they call cut, you sort of have to just laugh at it and like release the sort of like tension that's like building up in your body. So we did a lot of laughing, and we were close. There was a lot of hugging and having we had a lot of fun on set.
What was the most intense or crazy thing that happened?
I think like the climax of the film when she's like at her peak possession, and we were inside a church and it was dark, and I don't know, just between like her performance, and we also because the director, he really wanted to keep that that 70s sort of vibe. So we use, for our special effects, we use a lot of practical effects instead of just making it all special effects. So there were so many, having actual full demon costumes on set, and I mean, all the practical things, it just was so trippy, and things that you would normally be like, oh yeah, okay, pretend this bone is popping out of this arm. Normally, you would just pretend, and they would add it in later. But really, you would see I don't know. It was.
Wait, they would do it for you. They would make it happen, so you would react.
Yeah, so it
genuinely
was
to it.
Genuinely looked like a bone protruding out of skin. It was pretty intense, but it was awesome.
Okay, so I've heard sometimes on horror movie sets, weird things happen. Did anything strange or weird happen on the set? You
know, if you were to ask our director, Jason DeVan, I'm sure would have some story about something happening, because he is a guy who he seeks it out. He loves it. He's like a teenage boy when it comes to talking about the supernatural world. So I'm sure he would have. I wish I had it, but yeah. But he even on our days off would be taking us to haunted places all over the city, and even recently we premiered at CineQuest, and we went to the Winchester Mansion, and he was just
Cool.
like all about it. It's like anytime he can find something supernatural, he's there.
All right, well, thank you so much. It was such a pleasure talking to you and getting to know you. Thanks, guys. Be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell and watch your next video for all your celebrity news.